Manchester United fans, come, we need to talk. Like, there's a matter we need to trash out together. Now, if a situation come whereby they give us two players, they say, you see these two players, sell one and keep one, in the likes of Antony and Sancho, who would you sell and who would you keep? But now, that's not the whole essence of this video. Now, I want us to talk about like the attitude, the mindset of these two players. Now, it's not new news that you see Antony has prioritized the move to Real Betis, with the likes of Como still talking about getting him this summer. But he has prioritized that, see, I want to go to Real Betis because you see my loan spell in Real Betis was very, very successful, and I got my football back. Like, I got my self-confidence back, and I want to go there. Now, based on his salary, it will be quite impossible for him to go there. And now Antony look at this thing that, I want to play football. Like, I want to play football. What did Antony do? Antony told Real Betis that, come, the way this matter is going now, I know that based on my salary and your financial situation, I don't want to spoil your wage book because I know that you can't handle it. So now, I'm willing to take a 30% pay cut to play for you. Right? That is him wanting to play. Are you seeing the mentality that Antony has? Now, let's talk about Sancho. Sancho, last season, he went on loan to Borussia Dortmund, and let's just put it that it was a successful loan because he played in the Champions League final. Now, Borussia Dortmund actually wanted him, but Borussia Dortmund knows that, you see this guy's wage, we can't pay it, right? We can't pay it. But instead of Sancho say, okay, let me reduce my wage, let me play football, Sancho said no. He came back to Manchester United. Now he went to Chelsea, and I would say that he had a good season at Chelsea, right? But instead of him to reduce his wage, Chelsea actually really wanted him because Chelsea does not have strength to enter market and start looking for left wingers. They actually wanted him for a good fee. But now the issue was that they are not willing to pay that 350k a week. Now it was just left for Sancho to say, all right, you guys want me, right? Okay, no problem. I will take a wage cut. Maybe take 30% off. Simple. And your career is back on track. Sancho said no. He wants to keep his wage. And he's back at Manchester United. Now, there's a report that Napoli is after Sancho, and Sancho has prioritized Napoli. But there's one thing you should understand. Will Napoli pay Sancho's wage? That's a big no. So there's every essence that you see Sancho will make sure that he runs down his contract in Manchester United, collect all those money, and when his contract ends, he will move out. Now, you see the difference between Sancho and Antony. That should show you the mess Manchester United is currently in right now. Now, there's something Klopp said about the way Amorim handled this guy, Sancho, that if everybody is against that player, you need to stand beside him. That he does not care. He was just talking plenty talk. See, is this the kind of player you want to stand at his back? Sancho, is this the kind of player you want to stand at his back? A player that will prioritize money first over his own career. That's the player you want to stand behind. See, Klopp, we love you, right? You are a good manager, a great manager, but for this statement, you are wrong. Now, look at Antony. Even if you look at Antony's last few games in the Manchester United shirts, we all saw improvement that this guy actually wants to play football. But can you say the same for Sancho? No. So, you see Manchester United, I love the appointment of Jason Wilcox, because you see Jason Wilcox will stop all those rubbish, all those buying, splashy money on players. He's going to stop all those things. And if you notice the way this guy is buying players, he's buying players based on, do you fit the system? That's the way Jason Wilcox is buying player. And this guy is the perfect man for this job, because when you watch this guy, if you notice what Manchester United have lacked so far, we have lacked people that actually, they are football oriented. That's what we have lacked. And Jason Wilcox gives us exactly what we have lacked, which is, if you look at his career, he has started right from academy, managing academy, going step by step, and now the sporting director in Manchester United. So, if we're talking about anybody that know ball, is Jason Wilcox.
If you've not still subscribed for the channel, kindly hit on the subscribe option. It's going to be on this part of your screen. Smash on the like button, give this video a thumbs up, and also stay tuned for our next update. And you're watching Everything Football.